Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am officially back on the channel. I'm so sorry for all of you that were enjoying my videos, but life just got a little bit too busy. I haven't been able to post for like the last 2 weeks. I believe it's been like 13 days or 14 days. I'm so sorry, but I'm back. I've got nothing planned for this video, so all that I'm going to be doing is showing you some live trades. We're going to get into exactly how I trade using my strategy that is currently working for me. I actually have been so busy in life that I haven't even been able to do my live session on my $500,000 account. So I've actually dropped my sizing over here to just under a $20,000 account, and we're going to see how much money we can make today. Let's get straight into this though. The goal for this video is to make roughly around $1,500, and I just want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this video, see exactly how I trade, learn a couple things, and just overall enjoy. We need to get back into this consistent posting. I love you guys, and I'm extremely sorry once again, but we are back and we are making this happen. So we have $90,642 in the account. We need to do a $196.43 trade. And obviously, we're going to keep that consistent for this entire session, aiming for roughly around $1,500. We'll see how it goes, maybe a little bit less, depending on how this market is moving. We're going to see how rusty I actually am, whether I can trade or not. But yeah, basically the goal is going to see just ease myself back into my actual sessions and get my confidence back up, and also for me to break down exactly why I'm taking certain trades. So here is a good buying opportunity. Now, the reason that I actually ended up taking this buy, number one, I saw that it gapped down, and typically when the market gaps downwards, it has to fill it back up for that trade. Also, we're in an alternating market, like a ranging market. So I saw the up, down, and then I knew, or it was actually the up, up, down, or the green, green, red. I knew this was going to be green. So I went for a buy over here. If this one goes as red, actually, I'm going to go for another buy. Perfect. Yeah, this is going to be a good trading opportunity. If this loses, I'm just going to buy again because this should go up. If it doesn't, then that's okay. It's part of the game, right? Okay, looks okay. So lost my English over there. Looks like we ended up losing those two trades over there. So let's actually go and document this. So we won that first trade, and then we lost these next two. Now, how this calculator works is pretty cool. Let me actually just make sure that I go out of it because I want to turn my volume up real quick for you guys. There we go. Cool. So let me click F11 again, get back into this. So how the calculator works is really cool. It's very simple. What you do is you enter your initial capital. It tells you exactly what your trade size needs to be. It shows you things like your win rate, your expected value per trade, your profit and loss, how many units you're up or down, your trailing stop loss, your verdict, are you profitable or unprofitable. It even looks at things like your take profit and your stop loss. I'm losing a bit of breath here. I think I might have been a bit sick. That's probably half the reason as well. It looks at things like your equity curve too. So you can see exactly how your session's performing in real time, which I think is amazing. Now, if you want to get access to this calculator, all you need to do is click the link down below. You can also get access to my 6-month one-on-one mentorship. Go and apply for that so that you can start working with me one-on-one and become profitable. For those 6 months, I did not cut you loose until you've made at least over $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, even $50,000 and get above an 80% win rate. It is there for the grabbing. It is there for the taking. You just got to make that decision and join it, right? So let's get back into this session though and just get myself and ease myself back into the groove over here. Looks like a good buy over here. I'm really liking the look of this. If I lose this, I'm just going to buy again, but that's good. Okay, that's a great buy there. Let's go for some sells now. If I lose this, I'm going to double up. Okay, this is my re-entry model. So if I lose this, obviously I'm not going to enter again, but I did end up winning that. So we won one, lost one, but then won two. So we won that first trade, then we went into a new cycle. We lost that, but then we ended up winning two. Perfect. So that puts us up $133, which is great. Now let's keep trading over here. I'm liking the look of a sell over here. Oops. See, I got in a little bit late there. I'm just gonna go for another sell though. Yeah, a little bit of a terrible entry there. Obviously, just a bit rusty. And obviously, I get punished for it. That's completely fine though. So we're just gonna add two losses here. Nothing wrong with that. All good. Perfect. So let's keep trading here. Yeah, I like the look of this for a buy if this closes red. Yeah, this is a stock standard green, like it has to be green. If not, I'll be very shocked. Okay, Obviously losers, we're going to re-enter here. Just see how this market is moving, and looks like it's moving horrendously. So that's definitely not something that we want. Now we are literally, I think, like one more unit away from our stop loss. This is honestly not the start that we wanted. So I'm going to try lock in and bring this back. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a good buy. And obviously, guys, if I lose this, I'm out. Oh my lord. Okay. Now, I'm going to do something that no one should ever do. Okay. So don't load from this. My stop loss has been hit, but I've got a lot of money to trade with. I've got nothing to lose really. This isn't not much to trade with. I mean, like $100 trades isn't that deep. So what I'm going to do is put this up to 2.5% and do $491 trades. So this is almost like my recovery mode that I do. Don't learn from this, please. This is only for trained professionals who know what they're doing. It's like my plan B, kind of, right? So let's go 491.06. And that's what I really love about this calculator as well, is you can literally recalculate your risk over here so that you can continue trading during your session, which I think is pretty cool. So let's go and enter this amount in here, 491.06. And yeah, the reason I'm also doing this, 491.06, there we go. The reason I'm doing this is so that you can also continue watching me trade, because I know I am going to make money this session. It's just a matter of time before I start getting into my groove again. Now we're going to lose these two, so we're just going to add another buy trade over there, and there we go. Perfect. So we had our losing trade over there and then two winning trades here. So that's going to put us up just under $400 in a loss, which is completely fine. We just need to keep trading. It looks like these markets are quite random as well. Right. The reason I also didn't want to stop trading after I hit my stop loss is because that would have been the shortest YouTube video ever. Would have been I'd say the worst comeback video ever. Like, no, I don't want that for me. Okay, looks like we have a great winning trade there. I don't like how this market is moving though. The reason I took a sell there is because in the last candles over here, looking at the patterns, it's predominantly red, so there has to be a red that forms here, as it does right over here as well. Let's see, yeah. So that's just probability stacking for red, so I knew a red was going to come within likely the next two candles, so I took a sell there. But yeah, like, I don't want to be trading for like a few minutes and then that's it, guys. Like, hey, I'm back, and then I lose money, and it's like, yeah, what is this guy doing, you know? So, I'm glad we are officially in profit. There we go. Perfect. So let's keep trading here and go for a couple more wins. So you understood why I took that trade, which is great. So let's keep trading here and go for our goal. I like the look of a sell over here. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're going to go for two more sells here. This should win. I'll explain now why I took this sell. Let me just quickly go and add this inside of my calculator. One win, two win, and now we are officially up $900. Perfect. So now I'm going to lower my risk. But before I do that, let me explain why I took that trade. So you can see based off the pattern, it goes red, green, green, red, red, green, green, red. So I knew, according to probability stacking and mostly pattern recognition, using my pattern model, I knew that that had to go down. It had to be red. So I took a sell there. Even though I didn't win off the first one, I re-entered with an even higher chance that I was going to win. And that's exactly what I got. So there we have it. There is once again another win, and we've obviously gone and added that inside over here, which is great. Now, perfect. What I want to do is actually lower my risk. Now, lowering the risk is really important because now you can see I'm currently up profit. So what I'm going to do is lower the risk back to 1%, and that's going to make my trade size 196.43 once again. So now I can go to 196.43, and that's going to put me once again in a huge advantage phase of this trading session. This is very advanced session management, which I teach to my students, for example, like Donna, for example, Renee, who's making over $10,000 a month, Jordan, who's making over $20,000 a month, session management. and being able to know exactly what is happening during your session, how to recalibrate so that after losses, you can make the right decision at the right point to recover and start catching those winning streaks by recalculating your risk and looking at a bunch of different things is exactly what I teach inside of my 300 Inner Circle mentorship. As I said, I'll leave a link down below so that you can go and apply for it, so that you can work with me one-on-one for the next 6 months so that I can help you scale, help you become profitable, get you to the next level to at least over $20,000 every single month. So if you're that type of person who wants to take your style of trading, especially on pocket option, to the next level and this style of trading to the next level, go and apply. I honestly want to work with you and help you out. Now, we have recalibrated and recalculated our risk over here to 196.43. So that's exactly what we have over here. Now, why do I talk about Oh, I just bumped that over there. Why do I talk about session management? Now, session management is extremely important because, as I said, I was going down, hitting a bit of variance, lost money, increased my risk because I know, according to probability, I can get that money back up. Now, obviously, that's for advanced traders. It's for my one-on-one students inside of the 300 Inner Circle, as well as for me to apply. Now, as for you, it's technically gambling because you don't know what your data is, what your data says, like roughly what points. Mine is around 10 trades before I actually start to accelerate in my profits. Like, you need to look at data, you need to look at so many things that is going to help you actually make that calculated decision. And that's exactly what I did. Got myself back up. Now, what I'm doing is lowering my risk so that I can maximize for upside potential and minimize for downside potential, where I'm going to set my take profit at roughly around $1,200, which is 3 more wins away. But my stop loss is going to be set at $500 in profit so that at the end of the session, I guarantee myself that I will always walk away making money. That is advanced session management that I teach my one-on-one students inside of that 300 Inner Circle mentorship, which I already spoke about. Now, 3 more wins is all that we need, guys. So we're going to go for a sell here. I'm looking at a good sell. Reason for that, 3 greens and a red in a predominantly red market. So once again, that pattern recognition plays out and we end up getting that win over there. Boom. And we are officially up to $1,100 in profit. I actually did the math incorrectly there. We are officially 1 more win away from reaching our goal because we're doing $196 trades. So 1 more win and we get to roughly around $1,200, which is technically what I was aiming for. Now, if I see a green here, I'm going for a sell. Perfect. This should be the end of our trading session, basically. If this loses, though, okay, I ended up re-entering on that for some weird reason, just because of how the market was moving. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but I believe we ended up winning the trades over there, which is good. Yeah, that was a bit strange, but we ended up winning the first trade and the second trade. The market just ended up glitching. Pocket option is just like that sometimes, and I do teach my students how to deal with it so that they don't get manipulated by this market. But as you saw, we would have ended up, well, we did end up winning those 2 trades. I didn't mean to re-enter on the other one just because of how random the market is moving. I'm not necessarily liking how the market's moving right now. So I'm definitely going to be staying out for the next couple of days and just practicing on a smaller account. I'll document that on this YouTube channel as well for you guys to see as I get myself back into the groove of trading on my real account. Because if I'm going to be trading in markets that are moving like this, that are super volatile, then it's definitely going to be quite risky, you know. But yeah, I obviously won that first trade and then it closed in that same direction again. So I ended up winning the second trade as well. And that actually takes us to our goal of $1,500 basically. Now, another lesson, even if the goal is $1,500 or $1,200 and you're literally $40 short, don't try and take another trade to make that money. Like, $40 isn't gonna be this magical thing to get you to like $1,500 because you've basically made that. So $1,461 is much better than trying to get an extra $40 and blow your accounts or get frustrated. I mean, looking at our session over here, I'm super proud at how I trade, how I manage my session, and yeah, decent win rates. But at the end of the day, we made the money, and that's all that matters. We use the correct risk management, good psychology, and we're just getting ourselves back into the swing of things. Obviously, just because I've been so busy, I also want to start uploading on this channel a lot more regularly, maybe like every 2 to 3 days, for you guys to see how I'm trading, what I'm doing, how I am doing, and how I'm advancing to make myself as well as my students a lot better. And as I said, if you want to start working with me one-on-one, just click that link down below and you can apply and start working with me for the next 6 months. But yeah, guys, this is literally it. We officially reached our goal of $1,500, which is exactly what I was aiming for. A bit of a strange market and some strange trades overall, but what really saved us here, which not many people will tell you, is session management. If you go down, you can find ways, if you are advanced, to get that money up and still end up in profits. That's exactly what we did, and that's exactly what I teach inside of the 300 Inner Circle mentorship. But yeah, guys, we made money. The class is officially back. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.